Hello, chat. Thank you for your patience. My entire PC shut down before, and on top of that, it takes quite a while to get into VR. So, thank you for your patience. If you stuck around for this long, I appreciate it. But yeah, when your entire PC shuts down and then you're getting into VR, it does take quite a bit to get there, to get everything set up. So, I would absolutely let you know if something else had happened. I do wish that my mods were able to reassure you guys that everything was fine, but unfortunately, it's not the case. So basically, just really quickly, I'll explain what happened. No, it didn't overheat or get unplugged, no. My particular microphone setup causes me to, when I turn it off sometimes, it actually, it sometimes blue screens my computer, because I'm using a very, very old microphone interface. So sometimes if there's too many things running at once, it just turns off. It just blue screens my computer straight away. So I just got back on as quickly as I could, start the stream back up as quickly as I could, and I basically had to reset everything that was set up before. So thank you for your patience. It's there's a lot that goes into streaming, a lot of moving parts that go into streaming, and especially when you're getting into VR and you're trying to set a particular mood, it's very, very important that I get that all right. So, thank you for the welcome backs, and I appreciate you guys being very understanding about that. Yeah, basically it's just a power surge. So that's all that really is. Alrighty, Crow. It's wild. Cool, great. I'll catch you later. But yeah, that's thank you for the welcome backs, guys. I appreciate that. So, thank you all for being here. In case you've never been to one of these before, this is basically an opportunity to kind of relax, kind of be at peace. It's meant to be a very peaceful time. I believe all of my redeems have been turned off, and the ones that aren't turned off shouldn't create any noise. I'll check one more time, but yeah, so like my water redeem should not make noise. So this is meant to be a space where people can rest, can have a place to feel at home, a place to feel comforted in the event that maybe you're feeling a little bit lonely, maybe you're feeling a little bit without someone to comfort you and to reassure you as you get ready to go to sleep. And hello, Onyx, it's good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hello. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it still flashed on the screen, but there was no sound. So That was one of the benefits of my OBS revamp. Having my OBS completely rebuilt from the ground up enabled me to really control everything. So yeah, there's no worries about that. No mistakes, just a spot for you all to relax and kind of lose yourself in the moment. I'm in a world in VRCHAT. That's basically what it is. I'm just in a world. There are many, many worlds like this in VRCHAT. They all have their own flair. Every world is different on its own. So I'll give you guys proper hugs. So it's not just a background. I'm literally in a world in VRCHAT. So I wanted to just create a certain kind of mood, so I went to a specific world for that. So but yeah, it's time for us. This is our time. So gorgeous biker queen, thank you, Slade. I appreciate that. Thank you for the compliment. If you guys wanted to see the bathing suit that Meow helped put on my avatar, you can actually see that in the pictures in the Discord, in the VRC pictures, if you want to check that out and see what bathing suit I was wearing the other night. But totally up to you. There are many doors, yeah. And there are many worlds, Ed boy. Drop my phone in your face, you typed L. Okay. No worries, Ame, no worries. Just finished editing your VA work for Shell. Nice job, Nef, very professional. Thank you, Crusader. I appreciate that. I did that live. I didn't do that in my own space. I actually did that live on stream. So I'm glad that it still came out to hopefully everyone's liking. I do hope that people enjoy it. For sure, for sure. But yeah, tonight is really just a place for you all to kind of enjoy the atmosphere. If you'd like to share anything, this is your time and a place for you to kind of, maybe you're dealing with some stress, maybe you're going through a difficult time, maybe you're very, very uncertain about yourself and need someone to reassure you that everything will be okay. This is your place for that. Or at the very least, a place for you to feel comfy and not alone, if you feel alone, if you've been feeling alone. I was thinking about wearing a different avatar for this, but I thought I would just see what you all thought of, just the biker queen, because you're going to be seeing this avatar a lot. You'll be seeing this avatar a lot in the future. so I might as well get used to wearing it. Dark Pitch, thank you for the follow. Dark Pitch, welcome in. This looks good. You love the top, thank you. Thank you. It came with the avatar, so it was very, very well made. So, yeah, I appreciate that. But you like the tatsy eyes and the socks? Thank you. I appreciate that. I did not make them, but I think they're very, very well made. So I'm happy that you appreciate them. It's good to have you all here. Sailor showing full moon? I don't know about that. I'll do that. I'm Harwick. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in, Harwick. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. I do hope that you all enjoy the atmosphere. Just focus on the music, the sound of my voice. Maybe even the nostalgic background. You can forget all the things that are bothering you, all the things that are holding you back. All the ways that shit may not be going the way that you want it to. It'll be alright, because for a time, you can just be here. And sometimes it's nice to just be here. If that sun in the back is a real picture, it looks absolutely gorgeous. But wait for it, not as gorgeous as you. Sorry, that was very cringe. I'll go sit in the corner. It's no problem. This is a very, very, very beautiful world. It was shown to me pretty recently. And I really like the atmosphere of it. It's almost whimsical in a way. If you look closely, you could actually see that we're actually rotating. It's a very slow rotation. So Gubba. Thank you, Onyx. I appreciate that. But yeah, this is meant to be a chance for you to relax and be at peace. Not worry about tomorrow, not worry about the next minutes, just being present. I think it can be pretty challenging sometimes to find moments of peace, to actually have time for yourself, to have time to think, to have time to process emotions. Maybe there's something that you haven't quite resolved within yourself. This is an opportunity for you to perhaps take a moment, take a nice, deep breath, and let it go, set it free. Or perhaps acknowledge that maybe that moment really did have an effect on you, and perhaps you've been holding it back. Maybe for your own sake, maybe for someone else's. But all in all, this is an opportunity for you to be at peace. To close your eyes. Listen to the music. Let it reverberate through each part of you. And just stay in the moment. Volvin. Hello, Volvin. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But I do know that we live in a very, very noisy, very distracting world. Sometimes we're uncertain of where we're going. Sometimes we don't know where we're going. And honestly, I think at the end of the day, many people, many of us, never really know where we're going. Perhaps you've realized that recently. Perhaps something finally clicked in your soul, and you realized, wow, I've been walking blindly all of this time, and I have no clue what I'm doing or where I'm going or where I'm going to end up. But you should take comfort in the fact that you are in very good company. I oftentimes have a pretty good sense of where I'm going, but sometimes you never know what the outcome is going to be. Sometimes you're at a little bit of a loss, and sometimes I don't always know how things are going to turn out. All I can do is take a leap of faith and put my best foot forward and hope for the best. Cybermushy, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy your stay here. I appreciate you coming through. Thank you. That's wonderful, Gar. I'm glad that you are embracing the moment and enjoying your life and having a very, very relaxing night. Sometimes that's all we really need. A time to breathe, a time to relax, a time to just enjoy ourselves. Not worry about anything that may be holding us back or ailing us. Just enjoy, be present. Allow yourself to think, allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to have fun, and cherish each moment. I think there's a euphemism about that, about no one knows what they're doing, and they're just improvising, essentially. I agree. All of us here, we're all just doing our own individual dances through life. We know what we must do. We know what is needed of us. We know our responsibilities. But after all is said and done, we're just all doing a silly little dance. A slave to time. Perhaps even a slave to our responsibilities, our obligations. But that's why it's so important to give yourself time to breathe, to think, to feel, and not simply be caught up in the dance all the time. You need time to recover, to heal. Maybe even to grieve. We're all just trying to live, yeah. We are. And sometimes it overtakes us. We forget. We forget that we're just people trying to make sense of a crazy world in the midst of our own uncertain lives. And that's why I enjoy doing these sorts of streams, because I think that there may be a couple of you here who tend to forget to allow yourself to just stop. Just not worry about anything, not worry about the dance that we have to do, the job that we have to go to, the shopping we have to do tomorrow, the project that still needs to get done. You know, it'll all be there. But we all need time to reflect on ourselves, on our lives. And if we don't quite know where we're going, then perhaps we need to reassess, reevaluate. But the only way we can do that is having moments like these, where time stops, and all that matters is right now. I'm trying, I promise. It gets hard. It does. I know, Cyber. I believe you. Also, CC, hello. And thank you for the raid, Shala. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, hello. Hi. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you all. I hope you all had a wonderful time with Shala. I'm sure you had a lovely time. Welcome in, everybody. It is very much, in fact, comf time. So I hope you all are ready for that. Ready for some touching conversations, having a place to rest your head, a voice in your ear, a place to feel at peace. That place is right here, if you would allow it to be. I'm doing well, CC. Thank you very much. Hello. What's up, Trav? Hello. Hello, Tequila. Hello, Shadow. Who else said hello? Hello, Ashen. Hello, Faime. Beautifully said, my love. Thank you, Ame. I appreciate that. Thank you. I caught your message right before the raid. And welcome in, everybody. Hello, hello. It's good to see you. I love your face too, Shaw. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream. I hope it was kick-ass. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me. I hope you all find yourselves at peace, at home, comforted. And perhaps this is what you have been looking for, and maybe you didn't know how much you needed this. So thank you for coming through. Thank you, Lone Penguin and Arachne Rock, for the follows. Thank you so much. Milano, hello. Thank you so much for the raid, Milano. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah. Love your face too, Shala. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me. I hope you have a lovely rest of your night. Please take care of yourself. Please get some rest. I'm sure you're overworked. So please take care of yourself, hon. Also, thank you so much again for the raid, Milano. Hello. Welcome, welcome everybody from Milano's stream. Raids back to back, it seems. Hello, everybody. Hi, hi. Last stream until May 2nd? I certainly will. That's okay. That's quite a ways, Milano. Good luck to you on whatever you're up to. I imagine your break is much needed, so please take care of yourself. And if your viewers need a place to go, they're more than welcome to come here if they'd like to. Totally up to them. But I do hope that all works out for you, Milano. Please take care of yourself. And thank you again for the raid. I sincerely appreciate that. But this is... Hello, Mega. Hi, how are you? It's good to see you. This is a place for you to relax. To calm yourself. Do you feel comforted? and perhaps to help you have a much better sleep tonight. Alrighty, Onyx, please take care of yourself. As always, I appreciate your support, hon. Thank you so much. Good luck to you at work. Please take care of yourself. And thank you for wishing me well. Kisses to you as well. Tired and staying up doing homework? Well, I hope that this space helps you to get your homework done, Mega. I hope so. I love how honest you are, how caring. I think it's important. I have a way of showing honesty in a variety of ways. And one of those ways is by doing everything that I can to relate to you, to understand you, and in some cases, to hear you. It's very, very much my brand of person that I am. I think people need to be spoken to and appealed to where they are, to be seen where they are, to be related to where they are. And these streams are meant to perhaps tap into thoughts and memories and feelings that perhaps you've put off to the side. And I wish to encourage you to not resist them, to embrace them. And that's a part of my honesty, a part of my charm, I suppose. I'm honest in a variety of ways, which you will see during other streams, but tonight's honesty is meant to be a warm, caring, very much warm and caring. That's always the goal with these streams. I want to help people feel understood. And to not feel ashamed to open your heart. And perhaps let something go that you've been holding on to. Whether it be a memory or a thought. Perhaps even a little bit of a cry. Nally VTuber 1, thank you so much for the follow. Nally, welcome in. It's nice to meet you. I hope you enjoy your time here. Thank you for being here. Well, you get rated more than England during 1845 AD. That's quite the joke. Holy hell. That's such a nerdy joke, and I love it. Thank you, Car. Thank you. Hello, Sugi. Hello. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in. Alright, Sugi, I hope you have a good rest. You're more than welcome to sleep here. Everyone, if you'd like to get some rest, please do feel very much comfortable to sleep here. There will be no distractions. There will be no loud noises. There will only be the gentle rhythms of the music in your ears, the sound of my voice. And that is all. Like I was saying earlier, we live in a very, very noisy world. It's hard to sometimes stop and remember that we've been pushing so hard and working so hard, trying so hard. We don't have time to just stop and reflect on all that we've done and all that we've accomplished. And I think for a lot of people, it's hard, it's difficult to just allow yourself to feel proud of yourself. I wonder when was the last time you said that you were proud of yourself? I wonder. I know all of you are trying your best. We all are. I hope you have a very comfortable sleep, Sugi. I certainly hope that you recharge and that you have sweet dreams. My head is always noisy. You're a welcome distraction. You're welcome. I'm happy to be that for you. I mean, at the end of the day, all of us streamers are really just... Every one of us streamers are just a distraction. We're here to entertain you, to help get your mind off of things. That's okay. That's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. Denny's, thank you so much for the 2 months. Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you very much for the resub, Danny. Denny, rather. Hello, Denny. A motorcycle ASMR. Oh my god, guys. Hey, you all know I live in the ghetto. You all know this. Sorry for that. I hope that wasn't too distracting. I didn't want to bring attention to it, but, you know, it's alright. I'm doing well. Very cool stream. Thank you for your kindness. Of course, Lone Penguin. I'm very, very happy to hopefully make your night a little bit better. I think we all need a little bit more kindness in the world. So I do my best to bring a little bit of light and encouragement to people who I believe might need it. Or at the very least, create a place for you all to feel comfortable and to rest your head. I hope so, at least. Hello, Ray. welcome in. I hope you had a good weekend. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming to say hello. I did not expect to run into your stream. I was just letting videos autoplay. Well, that's interesting that YouTube recommended my channel. It's very, very interesting. Well, it's up to you if you'd like to stay, but perhaps you might find something here that you like, or perhaps not. But I hope you'll give it a chance. Hello, Velgor. Hello, hello. Good night, Mega. Hello, Lumona. Welcome in. I hope when you send us off tonight, when you're getting off, that it's an ASMR or someone doing what you're currently doing. I don't want to be woken up by loud. No, Siggy, you're on YouTube, so I don't raid through YouTube. So whatever I will raid, the stream will just end for you. So, YouTube does not have a very good rating system, so I just don't use it. So don't worry, you will wake up in silence. Guaranteed, 100%. Hello, Nikki. Welcome in. I'm not complaining, I was just shocked I ran to a VTuber stream while I was previously watching Bloodborne videos. That's interesting. Well, as I said, I hope that you find something here that you like. But yes, as I was saying, I know life can be really rough for a lot of people. I know that what you do and how you spend your time and the efforts that you put in perhaps are not very much appreciated. Perhaps there's nothing to really let you know that what you're doing is actually worthwhile. And maybe you don't have someone who believes in you and sees you. Well, I see you. And honestly, because we're all doing our best, we're all trying our best, doing what we can. I can truly say with all sincerity that all of you who are putting your best foot forward, just like I am, all of you who are doing your best to survive, to make the most of your situation, I'm proud of you. I'm proud that you continue to fight, that you continue to survive, that you continue to make the most of your situation, no matter how difficult or terrible or annoying or troublesome that it may be. We're all doing our best. You, me, everyone. You're not alone in that. And I believe that creating a space where one can be reminded that they are alone in this dance of life, that's something I think we all forget sometimes. And so I'm here to remind you. Neverak, thank you for the follow. And Ziggy, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I hope you are finding yourself cozy here. I hope that whatever you are up to, and you are making the most of the time, that you are hopefully relaxed, taking care of yourself, giving yourself time to recharge. And just allowing yourself to feel whatever your feelings feel, whatever thoughts come to mind. I do hope that you all can find room to rest, room to dream, and not just room to dream in sleep, but to dream while you're awake, to have a goal in mind, to be aiming for something, whatever it may be. You may be at a point in your life that you don't know if you belong there, and maybe you know that you don't belong there. What's going to get you out of there? What's going to help you to take the next step forward? It's having a dream. It's having a goal. It's imagining where you want to be and where you want to go. And then taking whatever steps you need to get there. Someone earlier, a friend of mine, was asking me earlier, while I was asking them, you say that you struggle with doing things, or that you struggle with making the most of your time off, for example. And they said, yeah, I'm not sure what to do with that time. I'm not sure how to spend that time. And to me, that always rings odd to me, because I would imagine that someone who knows when they're going to have time off would actively plan to work on something or to do something, activity with friends or otherwise. It just seems natural to have a plan, to know what you want to do with that free time that you know you're going to have. And so I told them, if you aren't sure what you want to do with yourself, and you're just wasting your free time away, you should explore some ideas, explore some ways of thinking, or some of your maybe latent ideas that you haven't fleshed out yet. Maybe having a schedule like that is an opportunity to be creative. Maybe it's an opportunity to do something crazy, like, I don't know, building something that'll take a long time to build, or going go-kart racing or something, you know. I feel like everybody has a list of things that they want to do, a list of places they'd want to go. But it oftentimes, to me, seems that many people are not goal-oriented. They simply live life day to day. They don't know what they're going to be doing after they're done with their day job. They have no clue. And the cycle just repeats. Lone Penguin, thank you for gifting a sub. Thank you so much, Lone Penguin, for the gifted sub. Much appreciated. Thank you. I have never seen that person in my chat before, so I appreciate it all the same. Thank you so much. And perhaps my talk of having goals and dreams, maybe that ship has sailed for you. Maybe you think that ship has sailed for you. Maybe that's how it feels sometimes. And that's real. Sometimes people just lose that drive, that spark that made them want to be adventurous and think outside the box. But if you ever feel lost or feel as though you don't know what you would like to do, maybe you aren't aware of what would be best fit for you. And what I would say is, I believe there's always something out there that someone can do, a thing that is not only a way to just kill time, but to work on something that actually matters to you. Figuring out what truly matters to you is so important, but I feel like many people, for some reason, struggle to find something that matters to them, something that drives them, something that they would be afraid of, or something that motivates them in a way that nothing else ever could. So look for it. Look for the goal. Look for something to sink your teeth into. Find a project. Develop a hobby. There are many, many ways, many, many ideas, possibilities out there. And we don't know how much time we have. So we best well make the most of it. Hello, Nana. Welcome in. Yes, we are staying badass, indeed. A little bit on the chiller side tonight, but as always, yes. I hope you're staying badass as well. I do not have any immediate stories about pets. A little too badass? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Yes, I do not have any wholesome pet stories. And, you know, as much as I know people love pets, unless someone has something they'd wish to share about their life, or maybe something that they're working on, or something that matters to them, I do prefer to keep the very much focus on existence, on self-improvement, of belief in yourself, and belief in your friends, and love of yourself, and love of your friends. I typically just kind of stay there. Because I think that's where a lot of people are at. Not many people have pets, but everyone is living life. Everyone is on a journey. And to remind people to take it slow, to relax, and not let the pressures of the world wear them down. I think people need that. I must run and gun. Thank you, Nana. I appreciate that. I appreciate the love. Thank you again for dropping in. I hope you have a wonderful day. Chat, I'm gonna stand up and do a bit of a stretch and go to the bathroom. I am ironically getting drowsy myself, so I will be back momentarily, so don't go anywhere. I hope you're enjoying tonight's session. I'll see you in a bit. Hello, chat. I just remembered something. It's good to see you. I have been very, very comfortable. Let's see if we can do something a little bit different. But I do hope you all are enjoying this time. I hope the time has been enjoyable, relaxing, soothing. Cathartic and perhaps even a little bit therapeutic even. I certainly hope so. Hello, Tux. Hello, welcome. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate it. Thank you for the welcome back, Endless. I appreciate that. And no, I'm not flirting. Sorry. Just needed a bit of a breather there. I'm actually feeling pretty drowsy myself, not gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a bit. And things are pretty okay. Things are pretty okay, I would say. I honestly can't complain. I'm very, very grateful for what I have. Thank you for the drinking water, Sly. I hope all is well with you too, Tux. It feels like I haven't gotten much sleep, but I know that I have. I know that I have, for sure, one way or another. Thank you, Ziki, for gifting us up to Tux. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. But yes, so I really love taking time to reflect, to recall, to understand myself. No, I've been in VRCHAT for 3 years now, with over 5,000 hours logged, the headset is not going to bother me. It's just not. But thank you for the concern. But yeah, I do like to reflect and just kind of take time to remember where I've come from. You know, I mentioned earlier that sometimes there's a need to reflect and a need to potentially let go of some things. I mentioned that earlier, and I said that perhaps maybe you need to release something, or maybe just have a little cry. Speaking of crying, I have done my share of crying these last few days. And not because of anything sad. I simply was responding or reflecting on aspects of my life that have oftentimes led me to being very, very sentimental. I mean, I'd seem like a sentimental person. I will hug you again. It's okay, Zuki. Thank you. But I've been pretty sentimental the last couple of days, and it's probably just due to remembering, you know, how much VRCHAT has changed my life. And if you check out my VOD on Thursday, you can see that I actually cried live on stream. And obviously it was still very restrained, but you can definitely hear it in my voice. So that's kind of what I mean when I say that sometimes you just need to reflect on things. Remember where you've come from. Remember how far you've traveled. You've been on a long journey so far. And a lot of you have been on a journey longer than others. You know, many of you have joined my tribe at a far older age than many of other members, but you're all as much of a member of my tribe as any other person, no matter how old you are, as long as you're over 18, obviously. But besides that, you know, we all have gone our own different journeys. Hello, Moose. Hello. Good to see you. Much love to you too, hon. I hope you had a great weekend. No, Sly, you called yourself out. You called yourself out. I mentioned no names. So, I said that you all, like, in the times that you all have been here and just kind of reflecting on that, we've all been on a long journey. We've all had various things go on in our lives that perhaps we haven't made peace with. And with me, the reason why I was crying again was not because of anything sad. It wasn't something sad. It was because of things that made me happy. And I'm very glad to hear that your weekend was a good one, Moose. I'm happy to hear that. I hope you have a wonderful week as well. Whatever you have going on this week. Yeah, good to see you, hon. So, my crying was from something sentimental. And when you remember all the the things and all the ways your life has been so distinctly impacted, Is shit crying? I feel like that. Yeah. I mean, it's okay to want to cry. It's okay to cry. And I don't always say this during these streams, but it really is okay. We all need it sometimes, and always good to see you too. Always good to see you too, Moose. We all need it sometimes. We all need to cry sometimes. And I have a lot of dudes in my community. And I'm sure many of you have been told that it's very unmanly to cry. That crying is for pussies. We all need to sometimes. Because it's very, very challenging to be on this journey, to be at the whim of time, to have the responsibilities that are set upon us. There's no shame in shedding tears. I'll tell you a story after I thank Ziggy for gifting a sub to Moose. Thank you so much, Ziggy, for gifting a sub to Moose. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's good to know, Ray. It's good to know. So it has to do perhaps with other people, maybe, and not with you. But I imagine there are others here that perhaps they have let that affect them. So it's good that you haven't let that sort of thing affect you. It's good. It's alright. But when I moved out of my old place, that was roach infested, that was filled with a manipulative landlord with a crazy bitch living downstairs, and just a terrible roommate situation in general that I'd gone through cycles and cycles. After I'd moved into my old place, the place that I live in now, after I'd moved into here, I was actually forced to do the majority of my move-in by myself. And I live on the third floor. I live on the third floor of this house in the ghetto. And because I did not have, my friend that was helping me didn't have time to help me, I was basically stuck having to carry all of the things that I could carry up to my apartment by myself. And it took hours and hours to carry everything up those stairs by myself. And after all was said and done, I ordered some food. I sat down and ate it. And my room was just filled with boxes and items just scattered all around. And after all was said and done, I realized that I, for the most part, was free. I had escaped a very, very painful portion of my life. I had finally escaped the loop. I was working a very, very good job. I had a new apartment. I was living alone. I had peace. Like, genuine peace for the first time in like 7 years. And I cried. Because when you reflect and you realize that your hard work finally paid off, that you're finally in a new place, that things are finally changing, it's powerful. It's moving. And I've cried on many other occasions also. And I'm not much of a crier, believe it or not. I'm not much of a crier at all. So, but I can be very sentimental. I think about things. I remember things very well. And I try to kind of bring and create a space where people can feel that sense of peace and maybe feel comfortable to have that release. That cry that perhaps they've needed for quite a while. Fog video, really hate your car during the stream. I'm new to VRCHAT, and even I got hit when it feels by it. Crazy how empathy and apathy work. Yeah. It did. You're welcome. I'm grateful for you and the rest of the tribe. I cried tears of gratefulness. Crying is important. It's how both great pain and great joy is expressed. Yes. 100%. Oh my gosh. Jonathan Taylor, thank you. I don't know who you are, but thank you, Jonathan. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Funny how that works. Meanwhile, we end up making time to help other people move. No, I mean, it was pretty late at night, Hiki. And my friend who was helping has a family and responsibilities. It wasn't that he didn't have time. He just had a limited amount of time. And he helped me the best way that he could. So, it wasn't out of malice. It wasn't out of neglect. He just has his own responsibilities and life to live. You deserve that peace? Yeah. We all deserve peace. We all do. Yeah. No worries, Iki. It's alright. It's okay. Yeah, the point of the story wasn't to talk shit about my friend. Hello, cuteness. Hello, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And had a good weekend. That sounds very, very cozy. Thank thank you for coming through while in your bath. It's very sweet of you. Thank you. But yes, I told that story because I want to remind you all that it's okay to express your feelings. It's okay to be honest with yourselves. It's okay to let something go, to feel, and to set that free. But I'm not much of a crier myself, so I understand you guys. Some of you may not be that kind of person, and that's okay. But I do what I can, and I hope that the space can be calming, soothing, reassuring, comforting, in a way that hopefully you all can relate to and most importantly be able to find rest and peace in. Yeah, I get that, Danny. I get that. But I know that sometimes it can be a challenge just to get going, just to realize that perhaps what you've needed all along, the stress reliever that maybe you've needed all along, was just to look back, to acknowledge, to see how much you've done, and to appreciate it. Sometimes through joy, sometimes through tears, whatever it may be. Hello, Midas. Welcome in. I'm doing okay, thank you. I'm doing all right. I had a good cry the other day in my barn. I was sitting in my car, my baby, which I have dumped tons of money modifying, and right now it's a 3,000 pound paperweight. I can't handle driving it and it sucks. Yeah, that's a bummer. That's when you've invested so much into something you've wanted to be better and improve, and it turns out it's not for nothing, but it didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to. That can be very, very disappointing. Very, very, I want to say, just it can be very, very just disappointing when that sort of thing happens. I was in a similar situation with my own car as well. I'd invested a lot into my vehicle because I wanted it to stay alive. And then one day it just broke one too many times. And there was nothing that I could do. But I didn't cry myself. kind of just had to accept it. But I definitely understand the struggle and the frustration. I definitely do. I mean, oof, having a car is like having a child, really. And that's why I don't have one. That's why I don't have any kids. But in any case, thank you for the drinking water. Thank you. Oh, I see. So it's not the car. Okay. Yeah, that was lost in context for me. I see, Sly. I'm gonna give you guys a hug. Someone redeemed hugs, so I hope this is good and helpful if you need it. You definitely succeed in your mission. I tell you feel at peace here. You have a very unique energy. You truly are a gift. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. I often have to just kind of I do hope that people are just kind of chilling because it is that kind of space to just relax and you guys don't have to say anything. You can just be here. And that's okay. But thank you so much for the direct compliment. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Hello, Ruma. Hey, Ann. It's good to see you. I hope you had a good rest. Hello to you too. You're cute. Can we get a shout out for Ruma? Or any of my mods here? To give Ruma a shout out? Greeter 21. Thank you, Greeter, for the follow. Welcome to the community, welcome to the tribe, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome in. I hope you've been well and beautiful and sweet and cute, and as well as chat too. Came by to say hi mid-work and about to lose reception. Came by to say hi, I love you all. Thank you so much, Rima. I appreciate the love. Thank you, thank you. You're very, very sweet, very loving, very adorable, very lovely, lovely woman. It's good to see you, Ruma. I do hope that your day goes well. Thank you for stopping in really quickly, and hope the rest of your day is wonderful. You deserve it. Okay, so I will give Ruma a shout out. Ruma is very, very cozy, very, very sweet, also very smart, also. So you should check her out. She streams on the weekends. And they're usually at times where I'm not live, so if you're interested in checking her out, you still definitely can. Of course. Appreciate you very much too, Ruma. I do like to support my friends. I look out for people who care about me, so that's very, very easy for me. You've been nothing but kind, so please, I hope you have a wonderful day. Be safe out there. Alrighty, hon. Good luck to you at work. I'm glad you're comfy. I'm glad you could enjoy it while you were here. Take care. I'm glad it's been good for you. You're so sweet. Thank you very much, Rima. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. It was really wonderful to see you yesterday too. And for so long. I never got to see you for that long before, so thank you so much. It's really great to see you, hon. Please take care of yourself. The Maine Coon is here. Always. Be safe out there, hon. Much love, much love. But yeah. I really do appreciate the compliment from before. It's very sweet of you to say in this. I truly just kind of do my best. And hopefully people are chill and people are relaxed. And feel like they belong here. After a long day of dealing with my immediate family who are extremely negative, I always look forward to being here, and I'll look out for you too. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So, giving some pets. Thank you for the headpats, Corzi. I normally would feel very, very energized to go longer, but it seems that many people are either asleep or preoccupied or just kind of here and enjoying the time. I typically feel more engaged when there's a couple of people that I can, talk to and, reach out to, which there have been a couple of you, which I really appreciate. So thank you to those who've been in the chat, and I appreciate everyone who is lurking as well. All of my lurkers are amazing. So I'm grateful to each and every one of you guys. But I am struggling to stay awake, actually, which rarely happens. It rarely happens when I am struggling to stay awake during one of these streams. I imagine it gets boring talking to yourself. Sorry, I've just been listening. I was enjoying my time with you. Thank you, Sly, and thank you, Hiki. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Sleep incoming. Thank you for the head pats, Tux. I appreciate that. I just noticed those black slashes on your cheeks. Are those tattoos or markings? They're badass. Other markings. They are tribal markings. Typically for cat people. So they are typically tribal markings for cat people because they're meant to stand in for not having whiskers, I would imagine. So and I wouldn't say it gets boring, but at some point you start to kind of loop through the same things you said before. And I don't really want to do that. Demon Slayer-esque. These cat markings definitely were around before Demon Slayer. But yeah, that's true. I concur. Thank you, Tux. I think they're very cute too. They look meowsing. Thank you, Sly. I like them a lot. I think they are a very, very nice touch. They're a very distinguishable feature about the face. So it's very easy to spot other people who have this same avatar, which there are a few who I have seen in the wild who have this avatar. So it is what it is, really. Perfectly accent your eyes. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. I am very, very fond of this avatar. I think she is the one. I do think this avatar is the one that I want to build future iterations off of. Maybe make better facial expressions for. There are a lot of things that I'd like to do. But one thing at a time. One thing at a time. I'm littering your chat with cat buns. Yes, you are. Thank you very much, Sly. But yes, chat. Tonight's been very, very peaceful. It's been very relaxed. I usually count on questions and statements to help keep me awake. But for whatever reason, tonight just seems to be one of those nights where I should probably get some additional rest. Maybe because my body is still trying to recover. So who knows? Because I'm starting to struggle a little bit, which is kind of disappointing. I don't want to end so soon. It's only been 2 hours. I mean, if you don't count the waiting time, it's been an hour like 45, but you need the extra rest. I really don't even know, to be honest. Is it weird that I want to lay in a field of grass with you looking at the sky and just discuss life and death and everything in between? No, I think that's pretty normal, Sly, honestly. I think that makes a lot of sense. I mean, I think this kind of ambient music really strikes that kind of chord. I think it really kind of brings that sense of sentimentality and nostalgia, and it makes you want to share that with people. And that would be pretty nice to do. Hello, Nomi. Hello. Wonderful stream. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lone. I appreciate that. Thank you. You think it's just me? Well, I appreciate that. It's very sweet of you to say, and thank you, Ray, for agreeing. I see you. It's very sweet, you too. Thank you. Stargazing is a very underrated date idea, let alone a hobby. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Chat, I'm gonna take you to a special place. Actually, we'll stay right here. We'll stay here. Like, I made a decision and then changed my mind immediately. I'm just tired. I'm really tired. Sorry. But yeah, I think looking up at the sky and just kind of talking and reflecting would be very, very nice to do. I mean, in a lot of ways we kind of are doing that, like right now, in a way. Any place with you is a special place. Exactly. I mean, it's not stargazing, but, you know, it's pretty nice. I recently saw the video for the Mars rover showing the night sky on Mars and thought that would be a beautiful sky to gaze at with someone, better than what's left on Earth. think it has that kind of special sense to it, Tux, because it's something that has never been done. And I can understand being tired of perhaps things on Earth, but I would say doing something special that's brand new that no one has ever done before, I think it does have a sense of brevity to it that doing it on Earth probably wouldn't have anymore. But I still think that what we see on Earth and what we have here is still important and valuable and beautiful. I think it is. It's all very beautiful still. It's funny, it went to stargazing. I was thinking in the sun, feeling a breeze. Like I said, we're kind of doing that literally right now. Yeah. But yeah, I think having a pleasant time and just kind of chilling and reminiscing, I think that would be beautiful. Thank you guys for letting me know that you're still here. Thank you. As much as I don't want to end and feel like you guys deserve more, a long night in the woods with an open canopy away from most light pollution would be very nice as well. Bring a friend, a telescope, snacks, and blankets. Yes. That would definitely be pretty nice. Some of my best times were when I went to the Grand Canyon and there was no light pollution whatsoever at the Grand Canyon. You could see the stars. It was pitch black. We had like small lights, but you could see so much of the sky. It was very beautiful. But that was maybe the only real time that I could see such a thing. And I know there are other places where you can have such experiences, but for me it was just going there and seeing that firsthand. It was very nice. I remember seeing a sunset through the window of an airplane before. Nothing's more beautiful. No, if it was the Aurora Borealis, yeah. The Aurora Borealis. I mean, there's a reason why I call my community the Aurora Escape. I certainly like those sorts of things too. I'm rural as well, but not rural enough. I would really like that. That'd be very, very chill. I'm not much of an outdoorsy person, but I think I'd really enjoy the time. Just being out, looking up at the stars, watching a sunset. I very much enjoy watching sunrises and sunsets. I enjoy those things quite a lot. I want to venture west someday to see those desert night skies. Yeah. They're really beautiful. The places that are mostly remote. It's interesting lifestyle over there, but perhaps one day. The upper part of Michigan, middle of winter, stopping a snowmobile on the middle of a frozen lake and looking at the aurora borealis. Wow, that sounds pretty magical. Yeah. EBNF? Yeah, you guys are lucky I don't have face tracking. You guys are lucky I don't have that yet. Chat. You guys have been so kind to me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of tonight. I feel myself like not being able to keep it together. So I think as much as I don't like to call it this early, you guys who've come here often, you know, I like to go for a pretty long time. But I don't know what it is about tonight, but I am actually EB, which is extremely rare. So get some sleep. Thanks for helping us relax. Nomia is crying. Of course, love. Thank you, Ame. Thank you for the love, Michael. Get your ass in bed. I will probably be doing that pretty soon. I'm gonna probably relax for a little while and then go straight to bed. But chat, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to support me. I sincerely appreciate you. I appreciate you all very, very, very much. Seriously. Thank you. Your body is probably telling you to sleep to heal your throat, maybe. Most likely, possibly, Michael. Yeah, that might be the reason. Potentially. She's gonna pass out in VR, we know enough. Well, as long as it's not on stream, that's what matters. As long as it's not on stream, that's it. But yeah, guys. Also, thank you for the calming vibes. Was in a weird spot. This helped a lot. I hope you feel better soon and recover to the fullest. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. I'm glad that I could help you, Tux. I really hope that this stream helped. Like, I know Tux just said that it was helpful to him, and I do hope that this stream was very helpful. I hope it was for even more of you. Thank you. I'm so happy that you guys enjoy these. I enjoy them too. Thank you so much for your time and support. Hello, SCP. Of course, thanks for streaming these moments with you. It means a lot. I finally found where I can be myself. I'm so happy to hear that in this. Very, very happy to hear that. I don't snore loudly. I think I do snore, but I don't snore loudly or anything like that. It's very, very peaceful. It's a peaceful snore. I have a very peaceful snore. You guys are silly. No problem, go get your rest. We talked about self-care and self-love topics. We gotta make sure we act on what we preach. Go bottle yourself up. Yeah. Yeah, chat. So, I hope you all enjoyed your time here. I think I am going to wrap up. If you enjoyed your time, please check out the Discord. It's a great way to know when I go live. And it's a great place to meet very quirky, interesting people. We're trying to grow a community. We just recently hit around 400 members. A lot of them are fellow streamers who are in their own servers, but technically we just hit 400 members or so. So if you'd like to come through and help, keep the community going and lively, I'd love to see you there. I'll be prepping the community survey. I'm still trying to get that done. And once that's done, hopefully we'll be having some proper updates and some helpful changes to the community, I hope, based on your feedback. So please keep an eye out for that whenever that's done. And if you'd like to learn more about me and what I have going on, these are the links to all of my socials. So you can go to linktree/Nepherti. If you'd like to see more about the podcast, there's a playlist on YouTube, and that's where that link goes. If you'd like to join my VRC group, where we are planning our next community meetup and movie night, you want to join the group, please join the group. There are many people before who didn't join the group and were SOL because nobody was around in the Discord. So if you'd like to participate in our meet and greets and the movie, please do not hesitate if you are on VRCHAT to join the group, please. And of course, I'm sponsored by Starforge PCs. So they make great PCs, great pre-built PCs with anime themes, and they have great customer service as well. I can very much believe in what they're doing, so that's also another way you can support me, along with many other other ways as well. So chat. Oh right, one more thing. One more thing. If you are interested in having some one-on-one time with me, either in a Discord call or in VRCHAT, please check out my Patreon. There are a lot of exclusive rewards, mostly focused on my podcast, and there are already a ton of rewards already available that I've produced over the last 2 years that I've had the Patreon. So if you are interested in having some dedicated time with me on a monthly basis, might I add, on a monthly basis, please consider checking out my Patreon, and perhaps there'll be something there that you would like to partake of. So, totally up to you, totally optional, but if that's something that's interesting to you, please check it out and see what you think. So please do check that out if you're interested in that. And I would highly, highly appreciate the time and your support. But in any case, I appreciate you all just being here tonight. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you very, very much. Thank you also so much for your help, for your support, whether you're lurking or in chat, whether you came with a raid or not. Everyone who raided me, Gwen, Meep, and Beauty Banger, thank you 3, and Shala as well. Thank you for the raids tonight. Thank you so, so much. I really do sincerely appreciate you guys so, so much. And thank you for all the gifted subs. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you to everyone who made the stream worthwhile and worth doing. I hope it was helpful. I hope it helped you rest. I hope it helped you find a little bit of peace in this noisy, noisy world. So, thank you all so, so much for tonight. Hugs to all of you. Hugs to you guys, chat. Thank you all so, so much for tonight. I hope it was good for you. It was good for me. Thank you, thank you. And I will see you all hopefully on Tuesday for hopefully a much more livelier stream. I love you guys very much. Thank you all so, so much for tonight. Much, much love to all of my badasses. Have a great start to your week. Please take care of yourselves. Please look after yourselves. And I look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. Please join the Discord if you haven't. And until next time, I'll see you all very, very soon. Good night, chat. Sleep well. Have a great day. And I'll see you next time.